Hello, folks. I'm actually trying to understand what is the logic to mention here. Because this is actually a recursive. I mean, this is actually like every uh, object is related to another object with a parent-child relationship, and this children, when you see, it is basically the IDs of all the children. So once you create this, you can actually create this and whatnot. Um, and I think once you create this, can you create this? Is some order also is there. But the interesting thing is, let's say you do look for this. If you say 10, the parent for this is 1. Um, just a minute. The parent for this is 1. If you look at 52, the parent for this is 10. And if you look at 53, the parent for this is 10. So I think if you go in an order, then you can actually create these. But you need to wait for one to get created before you can go on to the other. That's the problem. So you need an order basically, and you need to wait. And you can't wait over here basically because over here, when you say add, this is actually a callback. So emit actually has like a arguments. It does not have any sort of what do you say like a promise that's given back. So it's a callback. So once this gets added, you have to move on to something else probably until you can actually go do something like probably at the same level. Let's say there are some 10 parents or something, or I think in this case some 15 or 10. I can't recall how many. There are some parents that are actually there are some monitors that don't have any parent. You first add them, and then you say look for this a monitor which has this as the parent, the first one, and then the second one has the as the parent, and so on. And then you keep popping it out, and then again you keep adding some more parents to look for. um, so it's kind of gonna be like if 1 has 10 as the thing, and 10 has 52 and 53 as the thing, and there is, let's say, 2 has 20 as the thing, and 20 has 50 comma 56 as the thing. First we'll go through 1 and then 2, which has parent as null, and we'll add it 1 and then 2, and then later when we'll remove from that parents to look for, 10 will have 1 as a parent, so we'll use that, and we will skip these, and then we'll have 20. It will not, the parent will not be 1, so we'll leave it. Finally we look for parent 2, so for 20 the parent will be 2, so we'll go back, and so on, right? So I think things look fine. I'm not sure though. Let me see. I think things look fine for now. Monitors added is this, right? And then you basically check if the monitors added length, the length of the keys, number of keys is the same as the number of monitors. So parents to look for, and we added here. And once you find a parent, like in this case, let's say it's not a group, only group type you're adding for now. When it's group, when it's not group, you do this and then continue. And when it's a group, do you I mean, the parent to look for is this. So if it's not the parent to look for, right, then continue, right? The parent of this current monitor is not the parent to look for, then you continue. And then the next thing to do is, if it is the parent to look for, then is this, right? It has to be there, or else you found a parent that is not added yet, right? So ideally this should not come at all for you this time. And then you say parent is equal to monitors of this. Okay, so wait, monitor dot parent is in this, it will be, and So the parent is this. You can actually directly say monitor is added of uh, monitor.parent, right? This should give you the parent ID. So if this is not the thing, then this, and initially it will be null, I think. So not equal to parent to look for. Okay, is null thing not a parent? This will be null. Null in this. Okay. So let's just say monitor and then say monitor.parent. Monitor.parent is there. Then if it is in this, yes. If it is there, yes. If it is not there, then I think you should do this only when this is there. Yeah. So, yep. This, you need to do this. Okay. So only if the monitor.parent is there, if there's a parent, then you check if parent is actually, initially it will be null, so it's fine. Later, when it's actually there and the monitor is added, it should be ideally. Because if monitor is added, if it's there and that, then it should be part of the parents to look for also. So, and that's what is coming up over here, right? So if it's not equal to the parent to look for, then you move on. So this should be part of it. So parents, one of the parent to look for is here, and monitor added, and then you get this. If you notice that there's a parent and it's a parent to look for, but it's not added, then it's a weird thing. Then we need to move on. Let's see if we can actually just run this, and let me see if this comes up. No, it doesn't come up. Found. No. It was pretty fast. So max retries, parent is null, again, again. Oh, that was pretty fast actually. So it says group INCRM, parent is null, parent is null, parent is null. Is there any parent where the thing is not null? I don't know. Let me check. That's a pretty big one. So parent is null too many times, right? Upgrade, uptime, Kuma, task 50, not log. So, it keeps printing these though, I don't know why. Let me see. Add, it doesn't say monitor added though. If response is okay, then only it comes up. So, just a minute. Send the call. Let's just say exit. Let me just see if I can do this. If even one monitor gets added, let me see if that happens. Wow. some reason INCRM gets added, but then SCCRM doesn't get added. Why is that? Mm, maybe I'll just take these two, and sample.json. Let me just have these. I'll use sample.json as my thing, and let me see how much I can do. Sample.json. Again and again, it just looks into that. It adds this, and again it looks into it. Monitors added is coming on. This is this. Basically, there are some global variables I think that we need, but for some reason it's not being used. So we need, for example, monitors added. Monitors added. So here you can see it's an object. You can do a JSON.stringify. JSON.stringify. Here you can actually see monitors added is this. And this monitors added is 2 and 1 to 85. Interesting. It goes here only. Let me keep it here and let me keep this here. Parents to look for. And pop it here. Monitors is going to be the same list of stuff, so it's fine. So Let me see if that works. Monitors added is still empty in multiple pages. Why is that? Hmm. I want things to continue only if the monitors added has happened. Oh, damn it. I think I have started putting the logs here. Yeah. Okay, so socket programming and callback based programming is tricky. Hmm. Cool, I'll get back